Something just happened to Jenna. And what? What happened? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Horror Roadside Show. Today, we find ourselves in Leicester, Massachusetts at the famous Spidergate Cemetery. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button and do me a favor and bury that like button. Share this with all your friends. And guys, if you haven't seen any of our videos at all, here's another one of my cemetery videos right here if you want to click that. Also, we have merch right here. If you go, you can find the link in the description. And also right here, we have our Patreon. So come and check us out. And if you're feeling generous and you want to help us out, we'd really appreciate it. And that being said, let's go check out this cemetery. Spidergate Cemetery, officially known as Friends Cemetery, was created in the early 1730s by a group of Quakers who believed the land possessed special powers. They used the land to not only bury their dead, but worship and perform various incantations. Custom gates resembling a spiderweb were created to mark the entrance to the grounds. In truth, these gates were added in the mid-1950s out of respect for a tragedy that struck the grounds, and an ancient Greek story signifying life after death. In 1943, a boy who was feeling ill took his life by hanging himself from a tree in the cemetery. This tree still stands and can be seen directly to the left as you enter the cemetery. The boy, who was of Greek descent, was an artist and gifted at creating paintings and drawings of all kinds. In hopes that his soul would come back to life, his family donated the gate entrance to signify the story of the Greek Arachne. When I was a little kid, I had a few books on the paranormal. One was by Hans Holzer. The other few were by Jeff Belanger. Jeff Belanger is a guru of all things paranormal, and he is currently the researcher for Zach Bagans and the Ghost Adventures crew. Before I knew him doing that, I was reading his books. And one of his books was based right here in Spidergate Cemetery. It's rumored that right here heard footsteps. It's rumored that right here there's 4 pillars. 1, 2, 3, and 4. and that people would do seances and satanic rituals right here in the very center of the cemetery, and that no grass grows here, and people come and unfortunately do graffiti, which ruins it for other people that want to come and check out this beautiful cemetery. It's very nice here. One of the most famous graves is of this gentleman right here, Earl Marmaduke. Now, I believe Earl is the last name of the family, and this is their family plot. And there are a lot of Earls in here. Those are all Earls. These are all Earls. Those are Earls. Those are Earls. And this one's supposed to be the most famous. To the lore, it said that you have to walk around this 10 times saying his name, Earl Marmaduke, Earl Marmaduke. And you're supposed to either see him or hear him. But I don't believe any of that. I actually do find this rather nice in here. You know, this is a very old cemetery, and they say it's abandoned, but it's not, because this person, Samson, was buried in 2003. For a minute, I thought these were steps, but they're not. Those are actually graves as well. And here is the grave of the famous Beatles guitarist George Harrison. I'm only kidding. It's not. Just happens to have the same name. It is also said that this is another one of the most haunted cemeteries in the East Coast. Now, what I just did, pardon me for being out of breath, I just hiked down this trail all the way down, and there was nothing special. But this is it, guys. This is the famous Spidergate Cemetery. Now, if you go to come to this cemetery, don't be an idiot. Don't come here and spray paint or do seances. Have some respect for the dead. This is a private cemetery. Doesn't mean you can come here and deface the property just because you're trying to impress your friends. Be nice about it. This is a cemetery for Quakers. Quakers are a group of basically Christians, Catholics. They have like a society. It's a group. And they're all friends. And this is their cemetery. Another one of the rumors are of a young boy who came here in 1943, threw up a rope, tied it, and then hung himself. And that supposedly happened right here at this tree. And he's said to haunt this land. There was another story of a girl that haunts this graveyard. Or cemetery. But there's not much online about it if you try to read it. It's just all legend, he say, she say things. I mean, look at the years on these. 1703, 1765. Pretty impressive. So now, legend has that it's haunted. There's a plane. Where is it? There it is. We are right next to the Worcester Airport. And I am gonna try our Spirit Talker. So now I'm gonna put it on airplane mode. And we'll try this. Is there anybody that would like to speak with me? Is there a young boy here? Guys, I'm right next to the tree where it said he hung himself. So far, nothing. It does feel very peaceful here. Very secluded. Where we parked is about a half mile up the road. It's about a 4-minute walk. Thompson. There very well could be a Thompson buried here.
I'll go look.
Jenna's gonna go look. Thompson, are you the boy that hung himself from this tree? Eerily quiet here. Important. Yes? Thomas. Yeah, we're looking for Thompson. There's a tree stump here. I'm sure people use this for rituals and all kinds of crazy stuff. So we're going to put the Spirit Talker right there. This is a communication device. If you feel that you want to come over here and say something to me, feel free to do so. We can hear what you have to say. Jimmy. Said Jimmy. Jimmy, are you the little boy that hung himself? There's the tree right there and the branch that goes up. He tied the rope and I don't know if he climbed it and jumped or what, but that's a tall tree. And rumor has it, so take it with a grain of salt. Anybody like to say anything? Anything at all? Let's take this. We're going to go to 1600s. What is it? It's never said that before. It said 1600s. And this these are from the 1600s. Wow, it's never said that before. The oldest grave in here is from 1604. Nasty. What's nasty? Now back to Earl Marmaduke. I'm going to place the Spirit Talker on his grave. Mr. Earl Marmaduke, or Marmaduke Earl, if you'd like to say something, this will let me hear your voice. Communicate with me, please. We come as friends. We are fascinated by this beautiful land. I died. How did you die? Can you tell me? Can you tell me your name, please? Were you a Quaker? Hurting. Is there anything you'd like to say? Do you know what year it is? It's 2022. I'm going to pick up this device and feel free to walk with me in this cemetery if you have anything to say. Anybody here can talk.
We're friends.
We're friends. I am your friend. I come in peace. I have no ill will in this place of your final resting. Guys, I'm just seeing this grave here, Grace Helen Blabber, 1926 to 2010. Just goes to show the wide range of years that people were buried here, 1915 to 2000. Anybody like to talk? Huh? Little frog.
Peace.
You see the frog? Here he goes. Hi, Mr. Frog. What are you doing here? Caves. There is a rumor of a cave that's around here. I don't know how true it is. Doing my research here, people say it's caves. People say it's Francis. People say it is like a beer cellar or a wine cellar. Some more older graves here. 1795 to 1869. I'm looking to speak with somebody. Innocent. I believe you're innocent. So that right there in the center, right to the right of Jenna, is where people do seances. And they do. So I think, in my opinion, see how the ground is kind of raised up right there? I believe that I'm walking around. I'm walking around. It's never said that before either. Well, if you're walking around, come join us.
Can you come say hello?
Say hello. So this part is raised. It's hard to see over the phone, but there is a jump right here. And I think if they were to have funerals here, that this would be the place. that they would set up maybe the coffin or casket right here. And the priest will come and do his thing, and maybe these are used to rope off the area. But yeah, people come here at night when it's no trespassing after dark and do seances.
We're not at peace.
We're not at peace.
I'm sorry you're not at peace. What can we do to help you? You know you don't have to stay here.
You don't have to stay here.
You're not trapped in these walls.
You can leave. You can go to the light. I will leave the gate open. When I leave here, I will leave this gate open for a few seconds.
The spirit talker just said, excuse my appearance, I'm from the 1800s.
I'm from the 1800s. And it makes sense.
Because a lot of these graves, they died
1600, 1700,
and
1800, all the way up to 2010.
The most recent one I saw over there was 2004.
2010 on that side down that way.
We are in the year of 2022.
It is 2022.
Hall.
Hall? Like Hall?
Like Hall and Oates.
Hall, yeah, like down a hallway. Hall.
Is that your last name?
So as we're walking around, we have the spirit talker off to the side over here. And we're just right near the gates. We're not doing anything special. But we were walking toward this area, and the spirit talker said, don't go. What did it say? Three things. I'm making it cold. No, me neither. Don't go, which is what I just told you. Frequent. People frequently visit here, and like I said, I'm going to leave this gate open as we're leaving for a few seconds. Feel free to leave. You do not have to be stuck here. You can cross over to the other side. Go to the light.
You do not have permission to follow us home, but you are more than welcome to leave this cemetery and go to the light. I don't like, it makes me sad hearing like don't go, you know what I mean? It's like
don't
they're
come home.
lonely.
Yeah.
So in the matter of 60 seconds, the spirit talker went kind of crazy. It said, baby, Marie, throw, we're hiding, my head, disaster.
My head. I mean, he did hang himself from this very tree.
This is true.
And baby, we have our baby with us.
We always do.
So I've been here for a little while now. Probably about 45 minutes, close to an hour. And I just find it peaceful here. It's not scary. Now, that being said, it doesn't mean that at nighttime it's a different story. Because I can guarantee you it is. If you ever been to any place at nighttime, especially in a cemetery, it can be creepy. So, we don't have the advantage of going at nighttime often. So, we come during the day. And I would love to pay respects to everybody that's in this cemetery. But that would be a lot of rocks, a lot of pennies, and a whole lot of flowers. So I'm just going to say thank you to everybody that's in the cemetery. Thank you for communicating. Thank you for letting me and my wife and daughter come to your final resting place. We appreciate it. Jenna has chills. What happened? Something just happened to Jenna. And what? What happened?
In the matter of 60 seconds, you know, all these graves, the older ones, very old ones, are from England, right? They're Quakers.
Yeah.
Okay? It said English.
English. They're English settlers.
Yep. It says Elizabeth.
Elizabeth. And this is an Elizabeth right here. Elizabeth, is that you?
Are you talking with me? Because I honestly, the whole time being here, I didn't feel anything near me, but I have cold chills right now, and it's hot, and I'm cold.
It is very hot, guys. I am sweating as
I am
well.
cold. I don't know. I feel like
Let me see. Are
like
you
it just-
clammy? She is. She's cold.
I just felt like something around me. And if Elizabeth, if that's you, thank you so much for doing that. You're doing awesome. Can you please still talk to me? What else do you want to say?
What did it say last?
Demon and frequent.
It said frequent again.
I know.
I was hung.
I was hung.
I was hung! Whoa! Whoa!
Oh my God.
So, just standing here, holding the app, and it said, I was hung. We are feet away from the famous hanging tree.
Holy moly.
And right before that, it said Elizabeth, which Elizabeth's grave is right here.
And they're English settlers. And on the Spirit Talker, it said English.
It said English.
I
That is...
am floored. Hear us whisper. I feel a presence around me.
I want to see if I hear a whisper. Oh, it's her.
That's her.
Ooh, I thought that was somebody whispering.
I literally almost
It was our daughter
ran
going...
out. I literally almost ran out the gate. I heard a whisper over hers.
I did. While the camera was off and we were just talking, I heard a voice over Evelyn's voice. Evelyn's just right there, a couple feet away. And I heard a voice, and it just said, you heard us.
Before that, it says, hear us whisper. You guys are doing awesome. Spirits, thank you so much for communicating with us right now. This is amazing. You guys are doing awesome.
Can you make a noise, please? Can you throw something?
It did say throw earlier.
It did say throw.
I'm gonna go take a sip.
Can you throw something? What did that say?
My body is close by.
My body is close by.
Damn.
Is it Elizabeth again?
Elizabeth, are you telling us that you're
Where
buried
is...
right
Oh,
here?
Elizabeth, right here. Wife of Stuart. Who's close by? Can you tell us who?
History.
History, I heard that. This is a historical place.
Yeah, it is.
Very historical. You don't feel cold anymore?
No, I feel hot again.
I'm so hot. I'm sweating.
I mean, you would think with all this shade it wouldn't be, but it's supposed to be high 80s, so. Up.
Up. Up. I mean, the tree again is what I'm getting to.
Yeah, for whatever reason, it's like I want to stay over there. I don't know why. This is a beautiful cemetery. Those spirits that have been communicating with us, thank you so much for doing so. We really appreciate it. I'll say a prayer before I leave and pray that you're in peace. Cut.
Cut. I didn't realize it at this time, but when we had left, I felt a burning sensation on my leg and saw that I was cut.
I can't believe how active this area is during the daytime, and I can only imagine how it is at night. This said scream, and I'm not even kidding. I swear on my life, there was a faint scream out in the woods.
Did it sound like male or female?
Female.
I'm gonna go walk over there and check. Can I use that app?
Yeah, go ahead, take it.
Hold
I'll
up.
stay here with her.
Alright guys, so Jenna just heard a female scream right after this said scream. Can you scream again, please?
I threw something.
I threw something. Remember I said, can you throw something?
Wow.
I said that earlier. Can you throw something? And it just said, I threw something. Wow. Impressive. I'm coming over to you. If you can make another noise. I'd much appreciate it. Can you make your presence known, please? I just got the name Patricia.
They never found me.
They never found me. Not one returns to tell us of the road which to discover we must travel to.
Charles.
Charles. I'm hearing something over here. Do you hear that? That's what it sounded like, footsteps. Wow, you can see there was a structure here. My arms. Were those your arms that we were hearing? Were you throwing something? Look at this area. This area. It looks like something was built over here, and there's spider. Oh my gosh. Oof. I have spider webs all over me. It is spidergate. How fitting. It looks like there was some kind of a structure here. Definitely was something.
Yes.
Dance. Do you see where there was a structure, you guys? Pillar, pillar, pillar. Pillar with some kind of a bolt to the top. There's another pillar with a hole in it. Pillar in the back right there. A row of pillars. And another one. I wonder what this was. Maybe some kind of an old tomb. Or mausoleum. How long have you been here? What was that? You getting creeped out too? I mean, we are in the woods. We are surrounded by trees. Hi. It said hi. Is that you we're hearing? Hello to you too. Wonder if there's any unmarked graves. Oh, here's a couple graves over here I didn't see. Edward Hannah. Mary Earl Hannah. I mean, this cemetery is just littered with graves everywhere. Robert Edward,
But I find it so...
U.S. Army, World War II.
That's a separate grave, I think.
Record. Yes, we are recording. Am I talking to you, Robert? Robert, thank you for your service. It pulls toward you. All right. We are leaving. I'm leaving this open for a few seconds. If anybody would like to come and leave, come now. I'm going to count to 5. And then I'm going to shut this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you. Love that sound. All right, guys, that's going to cut it for today. Thank you for joining us. I know today's video was a little shorter than our average ones, but that's okay. Not every video has to be long. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. We did feel that we caught quite a few crazy things.
The Spirit Talker app, like we said in previous videos, we're not fans of apps, but this one was hitting the mark today.
It was. So guys, that being said, remember, bury that like button. Subscribe if you're new here. Comment down below if you have heard of Spidergate Cemetery, or if you think you would come here and spend the night. I don't know if many of you would, if you have the gall to come here and spend the night. Well, you can't because there's no trespassing, but if you do, just be careful. Guys, thank you for joining us. Remember, we have a Patreon, and we have new merch. Check it out, and check out all our other videos too. Thank you for coming by. Have a great day.